Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. A couple of weeks ago I did a review of a product from the company Goshawk Outdoors out of Australia. Now I'm not sure if that video got more attention because of the actual product or the fact that I mispronounced Goshawk as Goshawk. Regardless, many people checked out their website and they asked me to review more products, and I mentioned on social media that I was going to be picking up more products soon. Well, thankfully Goshawk reached out to me and said they would send me some more gear to check out. They didn't ask for any reviews, they didn't ask for anything from me other than just an honest opinion of what I thought about their products. So I told them two of them that I was interested in, which happened to be the two most requested by my subscribers. So stay tuned and we're going to review two of their complete cook kits that they offer. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, we're going to review two complete cook kits. These are available in different variations. You can get just the pot, you can get just the stove, you can get the extras to the stove, but they're both based around essentially a titanium siphon alcohol stove. So we'll start with the titanium alcohol turbo burner system. We are going to start with what they're calling the titanium siphon alcohol burner turbo system. I will tell you guys right now that I do have my mini split air conditioner on because it is hot. It's 100 degrees and I'm not willing to sacrifice getting so darn hot, so y'all are gonna have to deal with a little bit of background noise. Here's the kit itself. Comes in this little 750 milliliter pot. You'll note that the top does say Goshawk. You pull this off and then bring it around and you'll put it underneath like this. That allows you to grab it. Inside is the actual stove system. To me, this system definitely seems to be designed along the same lines as the DX stand from Evernew. Here is the titanium siphon alcohol stove, and then these are the two pieces of the actual stove stand. They sent me all of this together. We're gonna weigh each individual part so y'all can see what it looks like. Okay, the stove weighs 43 grams or 1.5 ounces. The pot stand system weighs 60 grams or 2 1/8 ounces. The pot with the handle and the lid weighs 107 grams or 3 3/4 ounces. So real quick, if we just put all this in here, throw it together, put that on top, whole kit 7 3/8 ounces or 209 grams. Not bad when you're looking at a complete cook kit with integrated wind resistance for your alcohol stove. The website shows a turbo plate, which is very similar to the turbo plate that goes on the Evernew DX stand, but somewhere along the line, I guess either I accidentally threw it away or it didn't come. But either way, I didn't get it. Still works extremely well. These are all the pieces of this puzzle. I think a very, very nice system. Put together well, as you can see. It is the EDDY 101. That's what they call this particular system down here. Let's go ahead and get an ounce of fuel into the stove, get 2 cups of water into our pot, and do a quick boil test. Okay, this is not deja vu. It just looks very much like the other one. We'll go ahead and pull out the same exact pot. Now they sent me 2 of them, but nonetheless it's the same looking pot, has that same handle. You pull right off the top. The inside will look a little bit different. We're not going to say a lot about the pot because we just learned about it, because it is the exact same one as the other. This is the titanium multi-fuel stove cooking system. It's designed to use not only their titanium siphon alcohol burner like we talked about, but also with wood, and what they claim is the smallest and lightest wood gasifier stove out there. Look at that, pretty freaking cool, right? Again, with the system you get the cup and the lid and the handle, and then you get this wood gasifier stove and you get the Siphon burner that's already in there. We'll go ahead and weigh these components. We're just going to weigh the wood burner because the others are the same as the other one. This is 3 3/4 ounces or 107 grams. Boy, that seems real similar to the other. I'm just going to pile these on top of each other in case you're wondering what this whole system weighs. 9 1/8 ounces or 257 grams for this whole system. And that is because you are dealing with a double-walled stove here for wood. Let's take a closer look at the gasifier stove. Dimensions are 3.5 by 3.9. The pot stands have 2 positions, so you can see these pot stands right here. When they're in the low position like this, it is for alcohol, so that it gets it a little bit closer to the alcohol burner. And then when you want to use it as wood, you just flip these up. You can see me flip those up. That gives you a little bit more room underneath the bottom of the pot so that you can get more air circulation, because it is, of course, a wood fire and it needs a good supply of oxygen to burn well. Just want to give you guys a good look. It's riveted together. Okay, very cool. And from the top, it looks like it's single chamber. It has, it's hard for you to see, but there are vents all along the side on the inside here. And then on the bottom, you can see that it does have a double wall design. And that's what makes it a gasifier stove. Pretty cool, very lightweight and very compact. I think it's pretty hard to imagine a much smaller and effective wood stove. And in fact, of course, we're going to take it out in a little bit, start a fire in it, see what it looks like. But first, let's boil 2 cups of water with our alcohol burner just to compare it to the other and see if there's any big differences in case you're wanting to look at one of these 2 kits. And then we're going to go outside and burn some wood in this thing. About these 2 kits? Well, we'll start with what I like about them. The quality is excellent. They seem to be very well thought out. They're extremely lightweight and they have built-in wind protection for your alcohol stove, something that's very important if you want to maximize the efficiency of your alcohol stove. Lastly, they're all-in-one systems and they have a little bit of room for a small alcohol bottle. So what don't I like? Well, first of all, it's the handle on the pots. Now, that's not really a part of the stove systems, but the handle on the pot is just awkward to me. I really prefer butterfly handles, handles that are permanently attached to the pot. This one you have to take off the top, put it on. It just seems a little fiddly to me, and there's so many options out there for integrated pot handles. I would have favored that. Next is the cost. The turbo system with the pot is about $120, and the turbo stove system itself is $80. The multi-fuel stove cooking system is $130, and if you want just the little mini wood gasifier, that's $60. You still have to tack on a little bit to get yourself the alcohol stove as well, but you could use it with any of the alcohol stoves that you already have. Now, these prices are in line with, for example, the Evernew titanium DX stand and turbo plate and the alcohol stove that Evernew offers. These are both pretty pricey options, but they're very slick options. If you combine that DX stand with the Evernew burner and say a Toaks 750, you're looking at about the same price. If you're looking for a complete cook system out of the box, including the stove and everything, this really is a pretty good option. On the other hand, if you're more cost conscious or you just like creating your own kits, there's no doubt you could probably make a much cheaper kit integrating something like a DIY alcohol stove and maybe some other titanium gear from Toaks, for example. You can get fairly inexpensive pots these days to make yourself your own kit. It's just as functional and less expensive, but a lot of people are looking for convenience, and if you're looking for convenience, this is a good option. If I was to pick one over the other, I would definitely use the multi-fuel system. I think the concept of that little mini gasifier, wood gasifier stove is awesome. As you can see, it worked very well. Now it's small, so you have to use very small pieces of wood, but that's pretty common with any of these smaller scale gasifier stoves. This kind of kit is great because you can take the wood gasifier stove in case you want to use wood, but you can also pack a super lightweight alcohol burner, a little bit of alcohol fuel, so you have a combination of two options out on trail. I love having fires, but sometimes you're just tired and you don't want to. So this gives you the flexibility to do either one. And if you're like me and you favor a different style handle, you could always just pick up, for example, just the wood gasifier stove. Maybe put your own alcohol stove in there. Get yourself a 750 milliliter pot from Toaks, one that has, for example, the bail on top and the butterfly handles. Gives you a lot more flexibility. It will fit right in there and you've got yourself a really nice kit. I want to say thanks to Goshawk for sending these out. They are very cool. I think they're very much worth the money. These days, you spend a lot of money when you're getting all titanium gear. The lighter the weight, the more expensive it is. At first, you look at the prices and you think, man, this is expensive. But if you compare it to other things on the market, it's not by any means out of bounds. It's not overpriced, and the quality stands up for the price that you're paying. Not sure if you guys are aware, but I have an entire playlist on stoves, well over 100 videos, including that other Goshawk alcohol stove, the Steampunk, which is one of my favorite stoves. Really cool twist on the traditional Trangia. Make sure you check out that playlist if you want to see other stove videos. If you like the video, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. It really helps spread things across YouTube and is very beneficial to getting my channel to grow, and I really would appreciate it if you'd hit that button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscription button. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any videos, hit the notification bell and you'll be the first to know. Hope you guys enjoyed these. The wood gasifier stove and the multi-fuel stove kit was by far the most requested product from Goshawk to review. So I'm glad I was able to do that. As always, guys, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.